Spectrum presents No Joke with Kev on Stage.
Change the Wi-Fi password, your children will melt. Turn that Wi-Fi off in the middle of the game. They come on through, Father, and when I lag, I was lagging.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV just $49.99 each for 12 months. Spectrum Internet is now faster than ever with speeds of 300 megabits per second, while Spectrum TV gets you access to your favorite channels like TV One, OWN, Revolt, and Aspire, plus over 60,000 on-demand titles. Visit spectrum.com/nojoke. Restrictions apply.
It's all your fault.
Am I live on the right channel? Hold
I
on.
don't want to give up these things that I love so much just because I have somebody in my life that didn't get it.
Oh, I need to turn down on my headphones too. What channel am I on? It's saying I'm TCG and Eastro, which is obviously not the case, or not supposed to be the case. No thanks. So are we live? Yes, we are. Okay, nice. Got it. Hello. Now we need to test the stream, make sure the volumes are good and everything. Boom, boom, boom. Give me a sec, give me a sec. I know my phone's a bit weird. As soon as I plug this in. My friend. Alright, we cannot do this channel. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right. Oh, sorry, I'm doing a streamer inception right now. Yes. What's happening? What's the sit rep? What we got going on today or tonight? Oh, I need to make sure I can hear this shit. I'll open it on my phone, so I can see what you guys see. And I'll also untangle my headphones so I can hear what you guys hear. Right, I just want to make sure the stream itself is good before we continue. Shit. Should have untangled these on my way home, but my phone didn't have enough battery, surprisingly. Fucking. Okay. Here's the real test. Ah, okay, so we're getting a bit of electrical interference on the mic. I can hear it. That little crackling, that's from the microphone. Usually when you have, it's a lot worse on mic. I mean on Mac, but it's when you have a lot of electrical devices in the same area, it like interferes with the mic. I think that's what it is, but let me see. Or is that from my headphones? No. It was not from the headphones, because I can still hear it. Because I know if we don't fix it, it'll get worse as the stream goes on. You can switch to that. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Hold. Yeah, it's from the mic. I put the mic all the way down on its own setting. And when I unplugged the mic, the crackling stopped. As soon as I plugged the mic back in. So, yes, hold. We use epic gamer words around here, alright? I know it's redundant to say it and type it at the same time, but don't worry. I'm fully aware. Alright. Where the hell's my likes? Why isn't this a playlist? You see, because on mobile, you can just make your like songs a playlist, and for this, for some reason, it just doesn't make it a playlist. Okay, I can't chat from here, but yeah, we're it's actually already downloaded. I was just making sure audio was good before we proceeded. Oh, that's too high. This is basically one big audio check. Okay, I can't put it that low, but you know. Yeah, we can stream when you come over. We can do CD again. Oh, we can do CD again, and we gotta do 3 and Knuckles. You see, my mic's not low. Well, at least. I'm also talking low, so you gotta realize that, but I'm editing the volume setting on my mic. Well, I'm actually going to be like right here. Well, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm being more like right here. Wait, no. Because then you can't see the background. I got to push this over a bit. Excuse me. that electrical interference, I don't know if I can solve that, honestly. At least not tonight. Because that's a logistics issue. I need to move this. There needs to be more space, but yeah, we can't do that if I gotta stream right now. It's funny, I've started listening to it like through the stream, so I just played it on Spotify, and I mean not Spotify, I just played a song on SoundCloud. I'm still hearing the previous song, but yeah. Man, my dancing is gonna be so out of place because I'm dancing to songs fucking 30 seconds ago. Bro, this PC is fucking great, man. Like, this PC is so poggers. I can't tell you how poggers this PC is. Like, words cannot express the gratuity that I have in my heart right now. All right, but stay for like another 10 minutes and we'll get to Soul Hackers 2. I should probably try a different game first, just to make sure that the games are good, because it's a very story heavy game. So let me stop listening to myself. It's a very story heavy game, so there's going to be a lot of cutscenes, so I want to make sure that all the cutscenes will sound good, right? So we're doing basically a sound test right now with this dude I listen to on SoundCloud. Oops, sorry. So what we're going to do instead, right? We're gonna open up our hedge mod manager. We're gonna go to forces right now. The reason why I'm not going to Generations, even though Generations is pretty cool, is because Forces, there's a lot of cool mods that I have here. So we're gonna turn off overpowered. We should just do reimagined. We should just do reimagined. And yeah, save and play. So this is what you guys are hearing, right? So I'm gonna put that to the side. And this is what I should be hearing. Now,
Mortals! I am Cassio's god of cashback, and it is your lucky day. I just received 5% cashback.
Sorry,
rewards
where's...
with my Credit One
Okay,
Bank
here we go.
Platinum X5 Visa credit card, and I'm feeling so jubilant, I'm going to tell you a secret. With the Platinum X5 Visa card, you can earn 5% cashback rewards on gas, groceries, and other things that you mortals buy every day.
Credit One Bank. Life ever reward.
There's no thing for Sonic Forces. Why isn't there a thing for Sonic Forces? Let me add another source. Window capture. There you go. Boom. We're gonna put that below right there, and everything else should still be above it. But yeah, here we go. Sonic Forces reimagined. Let me just... Ooh, I need to go back to the game. So now you guys should be able to see it with me. Now my screen is just Sonic Forces, but you guys should see me as well. All right. Now, also, the thing about Generations is that I couldn't change my controls on Generations. On Forces, I could change my controls. So... I don't even think I could hear the game right now. Let me open up a stage. And... I have my favorite new stage. So this is Sonic Forces with mods. Let me make that 100% clear right now. This is not Forces how it should be, but yeah, with mods it becomes way cooler. Actually, Cube has become one of my favorite Wispons with mods, because before it was complete ass, but now it's actually worth using. I can't believe... Fuck, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I have my own stream playing on my stream, so you guys would hear me fucking twice. I can't believe this. Okay. Okay. But the game is looking clean, and let's continue. But yeah, this is supposed to be a completely 2D stage, but this guy who made this mod, he basically said... no, I'm gonna make this a 3D stage. And there's another mod where even though with a Wispon you're supposed to wait to get the Wisp power, but like with this mod you always have the Wisp power. So the Cube Wisp power is to bring up a bunch of random blocks. Well, not random, they come up from under you, and when you jump they give you a platform. So it's slower, but it guarantees you a way to get basically everywhere. And since we have it unlimited, we just keep doing it. Ooh, I fucked that up. Oh shit. See, now I was supposed to die right there, but because we can cheese the game with this mod, we can just keep going. It's too easy. Now, this is a I wouldn't call it a shortcut, but it's a alternative path, you could say. And I just love the way that, you know, when you're in the air and oh shit, fucking motobugs. So, how long? The SoundCloud's way higher than the game, right? It's not just me. Right. Let me see. Alright, so the audio here is all good, so I think it's in my audio settings. Is it because I'm hearing it through OBS? I think that's what it is. I think that is what it is. Either that, or I think SoundCloud's just way louder than the game is. Maybe that's what it is. But, all right.
ready to feel.
I think we are good enough to start. I just need to up the volume. Well, turn down Spotify. I mean, not Spotify. Oh yeah, I definitely will let you know if I ever want to borrow a game. So I'm going to turn this up a bit because this should be what was controlling the game audio. This right here. So unless, yeah. So it was only through here that we had the ship playing. So now we should be good. To start. It's not called Shin Megami Tensei, but I'm going to call it SMT Soul Hackers 2. You guys ready? Let me... Oh. Let me make sure you guys can hear it. Man, you guys are still getting that interference. I'm just gonna bring the game volume up. But yeah, this was a cutscene in one of the Japanese trailers. This dude just waters his plants, grabs his cyber gun, then walks out the door. Just no fucking context. Oh. Oh, so this is just one of the trailers. Okay, give me like. Let me just turn this up a bit so you guys can hear it better. Oh, and it pauses too. Thank Christ. Okay, so we can test if this volume is actually where we want it to be. This is like spoilers, isn't it? I mean, I don't even want to say why it's showing this, volume was good where it was at. It was at like 29. I'll leave it at like 27. There you go. This is, yeah, this is probably as good as we're gonna get right now for audio. As a, okay. Can you guys see the little activate window? No, you can't. I guess it's only on my screen. All right. So we do have a bit of DLC, but I got the digital deluxe edition, so I don't know how much that's gonna make a difference. Let's just start a new game. Alright, so I got the Persona 5 DLC costumes. Cash payoffs, incense payoffs, unlimited experience? Come on, I don't want to make the game easy this early, you know? Bonus chapter, lost numbers. Choose a difficulty. Honestly, so this game was made by the people who made Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and Tokyo Mirage Sessions is like a really easy game. Like, legit. It's just like, there's some stupid unfair shit that like, there's like some unfair enemies in the map that like, they just get one combo and they kill your whole team, right? But you can just hit retry and it's like they never even existed. So there's really no difficulty to the game other than boss fights where you have to grind for a little bit, you know, for a few levels. So should I play hard? Nah, we're gonna play normal. I never play hard on my first SMT playthrough. It's a real try hard thing to do, you know. Alright, the crimes, beliefs, and injustices of the story are not intended to malign any existing faith group or. It's the middle of the 21st century. Technological progress has plateaued, and the lives and societies of humanity are now defined by a slow stagnation. Yet from the abstracted, data-rich sea of Earth's information, new life had evolved. Alright. What do you got cooking up here, Atlas? Where are we going with this? Triangles, 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 more triangles, more triangles, lots of triangles. Unlimited number of triangles. Oh, there we go. Ringo. That's her name. Ringo. They'll probably let you name her, but her name's Ringo. Like a Ringo Star. Oh, I forgot. The dub voice acting might be pretty mid.
Ringo. Ion is a conscious consensus, born from the sea of information, without beginning or end. Though aeons pass, Ion is eternal. Ion denies all forms of boundaries that define the individual self. Contradiction identified. You have addressed me as Ringo, requesting immediate correction. I am Flamma. I was created so that the will of Ion can be put into words.
Alright, let me stop listening to myself. I think the audio's good.
For your objective. The objective of Ion is evolution. Individual existence indicates extreme retrogression. Finite physical manifestation classified under the above category. Requesting explanation regarding the necessity of a corporeal form. Our causal calculations have identified an imminent sequence of events. Ion has determined that these events represent a catastrophic threat to the future of humanity.
Ringo kind of slim thick, just saying.
Is temporarily being suspended. Direct intervention is required to
I'm just saying, look,
the cause of this
you know,
event.
she got the.
Therefore, a material form is required for material
I'll let these people
intervention.
continue.
I understand and accept Ringo as the optimal form to exit observation. As Ringo, I request that Flamma provide the calculated
So she's
causal
an
evidence
she's an
of
AI
necessity.
talking with her neuron network
Open your
about
eyes,
why she
and
exists,
will
I guess.
show you a vision. Can you do so?
they got the SMT5 music playing. Or SMT5-esque. Okay. Damn, she tripping. She should not have eaten that brownie. Okay, what kind of fucking glasses are those? Like, can we just pause on that for a second? Okay. Well, this dude died. He waters plants and he walked outside and he got shot in the head. That's age appropriate, I guess. And then that's number, what is it? 106 from Ego Zexel. Not entirely sure what's going on here. It's really nice looking though. It's really nice looking.
Good morning, Ringo.
F for auto. Press F for all the fallen people in the first cutscene.
So, you got born into this mess too, huh?
Yeah, so these
How
two
are
are
you
supposed to be
feeling?
sisters. I know that.
Like the world was just created 5 minutes ago.
It hasn't been that long.
It hasn't even
If
been
we
5
assume
minutes.
This world was created at the precise moment we attained sentience. That would be 12 seconds ago, to be exact.
Your individual personalities appear to be functioning as intended. Hey, Flamma? Who are we exactly? You are constructs. Your purpose is to protect the world of humanity.
Yay, that's so
More
fun.
specifically, you are temporary and limited.
I want to protect humans
manifestations
as a
of
job. Sounds like such a great
The
purpose.
situation will require versatility in approach and judgment. Therefore, you have been created with personalities
Oh,
designed
look
to
at these
differ
guys
from
making
each other.
emotes and stuff. That's cute. Honestly, for Shin Megami Tensei, I think this is like the most
I mean, I'm not doubting
personality
Iron's
they've
looks
given
like this.
animations.
These bodies seem state of the art and even organic-ish.
Like,
But
you know how little we get
Iron
mouth
had
movement in
qualities
Shin Megami
extant in
Tensei
physical
games?
form.
Like, Persona
Giving us
doesn't
our own
count.
senses of self? I think that's a pretty obvious downgrade considering. I think. Listen to me.
This game looks like fun. Looks like a lot of fun.
If they created us, then they're resorting to drastic measures. I take it we're dealing with a crisis?
Yeah, this is the more Persona
The world
looking
of humanity is coming to an end.
UI
I take
that
it that's the point of the
you'd
vision you
expect.
showed me. Very soon, the deaths of those two humans will set apocalyptic events into motion.
Oh, nice. The apocalypse.
So that's our mission.
Typical
then.
setting.
Directly intervene
for Shin
in the
Megami
human
Tensei.
world and prevent their deaths. Thus averting the apocalypse.
Precisely. Ion's reason for existence is to acquire information and evolve. To that end, we must ensure the world is protected. Okay, so who are these guys exactly?
Yeah, who are
One
these
is
niggas?
Ichiro Honda, a renowned computer
What is his...
engineer, including
What is his
Hero.
glasses, man?
The other is a
Who made
devil
this
summoner
shit?
named Arrow.
Okay, Arrow.
Sorry, Devil Summoner? The necessary information has already been provided to both of you, as well as abilities suited to your mission. So this is what devil summoners used to fight.
Are we to assume this mission will involve combat?
Correct. Your new bodies have been adjusted for this eventuality. However, if your forms are damaged beyond our estimations, then we could wind up dead, as much as any human would.
Your
Correct.
AI.
You are accordingly
You don't
advised
die.
to exercise caution in
You go back to your
investigation.
your physical shell
Sheesh.
expires.
Okay, fine.
That's a
I'll
be-
call the devil
that's a
summoner
better way
and
of putting it.
You take the engineer.
Understood. Designating Ichiro Honda as target Alpha and Arrow as target Beta. Mission status initialized.
Damn, why do I have to go after the beta male?
Well, this will be Ion's first contact with the human world. Let's make sure we do this right.
I really like her jacket. Ringo's jacket is like swaggy as hell. When they said, "Hey, let's make a female MC, but also let's give her the fucking drip," they was onto something. They was really onto something, cause like holy shit. All right, straight to the shipyard. No exploration, I guess. Just straight to the mission. Here we go with the East Shipping District. Oh.
Check. 1, 2, Ringo here. Currently en route to positional coordinates for target Beta. What's the situation on your end, Fig?
I was too late. Target Alpha, Dr. Ichiro Honda, has already been killed. Our murderers purged local surveillance footage too. But I did find a final message on the doctor's personal device.
I don't like that the audio and the text aren't synced in auto.
Beyond any human technology's capacity to decipher.
Almost sounds like it was meant for us instead. So what's the message behind all that encryption?
Covenant. That's all.
Covenant. Fucking low tier god.
An infrequently used synonym.
How
for
about I
code
take my
red.
motherfucking
Though
covenant?
there's likely a
Chase you down to the snow. You're running.
be another code.
You look behind you, all you see is a tall, dark, evil, muscular. Tall, dark, muscular, evil ass nigga.
Seriously though? Couldn't Flamma have given us a drone or something? This body is so inconvenient. My surveillance range is tiny with just these 2 viewports.
I think Ringo would be awesome as a black cloak, as like one of Low Tier God's black cloaks.
Any means possible. Ion's mandate for this mission is maximum secrecy. It's safe to assume we won't be receiving any reinforcements, drone or otherwise. But your point is made. I'll look into alternatives.
Yeah, sure. Maximum secrecy. But now they've made 2 humanoid platforms and they're even calling for direct intervention. I assumed Ion's whole thing was always being an observer and nothing else. So this must be way beyond.
Ooh. I do like the little duck faces they're making. Well, it's not duck face, the little puckered lips face they're making.
Ringo?
Sorry. Just started raining over here. Wow. Crazy. I can feel my skin reacting to this. It's all weird and shivery.
An understandable reaction, considering we've never experienced it before.
Nigga, who's riding a motorcycle at 12:55 a.m.? Okay, these. I gotta get out the hood.
Yeah, great. Like how we have to get used to being stuffed into these bodies. Like a factory-made sausage.
So are they trying to do like a
Why
near
bother
type
with
thing
these
here?
Human imitations. They're not exactly
Self-aware
optimal. Our
robots?
computing's just down across the board. Is this really
Is
gonna
that what
help
this
us
is
somehow?
supposed to be?
Ion's findings suggested these bodies would be most appropriate for the mission. It strikes me as a form of backwards compatibility for the task at hand.
Backwards compatibility I can deal with. I just rather not feel like a supercomputer stuck inside a grandfather clock.
Oop, excuse me.
If you have complaints, please direct them to Flamma. You're not the only one struggling to adapt.
Fine. Guess I won't get anything done by whining. As long as I'm stuck in this qualia prison, I might as well have some fun with it.
Right.
We're not here for fun, Ringo.
How about we cut the comms for now? I gotta focus if I want to get used to this body.
Yeah, let me just focus
There
and
are hostile demons and devil summoners
play the game.
in area, so be careful. I'm on my way as well.
Can we just play the game already?
Demons. Supernatural entities of myth and legend. Their
Okay, she
existence has
doesn't
been tied to mankind's for ages,
want to be
even Ion doesn't know
human,
too much
I
about
guess.
them. And devil summoners, let's see, would be the humans who make contracts with these demons, using their demonic partners' powers as their own.
Is she woman-splaining Shin Megami Tensei to me?
So it looks like I've got a comp. And a demon
To
summoning
me, of all
program.
people. Really nice looking game though. Really,
This is all I
really
need to write
nice.
back, huh? Seems simple enough.
And we got Pixie.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Okay. Okay, so movement isn't as stiff as I thought it would be. Still fairly, she definitely has a little momentum to her, if you get what I'm saying. Like, she builds up speed, right? It feels right. So, there's no really platforming, it's just dungeon crawling. If I'm feeling this out right. Or if I'm feeling this out correctly, you know. Okay. Oh, here we go. Are we too late?
No, don't tell me. Great. So much for starting things off right.
Ringo.
More
Have
talking.
you located target beta?
I walked 5 steps. You know, you could have just skipped that entirely, but
See for yourself. Target acquired.
How horrible.
Cause of death is, well, I don't really need to spell it out, do I? Bullet to the head, one and done.
Then the end of the
oh,
world
she did the
is-
Persona 3 thing.
Right then.
This game's so funny. It's so
Ringo,
quirky.
Just what are you planning to do?
I'm gonna try a soul hack. If there's any of his soul left in there, I should be able to gather him up and put his psyche back together.
There's so much we don't know about soul hacking. And it's not meant for bringing people back from the dead. There's a reason we have so many limiters on that function, Ringo. If it fails, you'll be the one who ends up paying for it.
Hey, if we're not prepared to use all the tools we're equipped with, do this right now, then we can say goodbye to whatever.
It's
leads
really,
us back.
really jazzy soundtrack. I do remember some of the reviewers talking about that.
Hey, it's nice
And
to
it's like,
meet
it feels
you,
like
though,
Persona.
especially seeing
This
as you were
feels like
born.
Persona so far.
Kinda weird, actually.
Other than the intro, but once we've gotten into the meat of what we're doing here, it feels like Persona.
Exposed to the enemy. Can you at least wait until I'm there?
Well, there's no telling how much a human soul will change once its body's up and gone.
Let's see.
All we know is, the sooner we do this, the better.
Understood. Just know that if you get lost in his memories, you won't be coming back. Do you understand me, Ringo? You are irreplaceable. I need you to remember that.
Thanks, Faye. But don't worry. I'll make sure both of us get through this mess. For now, I better get started.
Oh, I can hear it.
Invoking emergency override.
The electrical interference still there.
Self-regulation
You
suspended.
have to figure out a real fix for that.
Self-check process suspended.
But yeah,
Protection set to partial. Spell sequence, soul hack.
soul hack. Let's figure out what the soul hack shit is. I know in the first Soul Hackers, it's basically going into someone's mind and
Systems are go.
oh, more triangles. Lots of triangles in this game so far. She flipped in 90 degrees.
Soul's wave signatures. Complete. Soul sync. Complete. Process complete. Okay, let's see this soul of yours, Arrow.
That was really nice. I didn't even want to say anything. Oh, the music too. Oh shit. This is going in the SMT Bops
We have to
playlist.
go deeper.
The little bell chimes and everything. Psst, this is a banger. I mean, you guys might not be able to hear it because of the static from the mic,
This
but
must be a memory.
Well, this is the only world we've got. No point wasting all our time moping about it, or turning into jerks.
is that blood on his face? Okay.
Yep, you're licensed. Now you're officially an agent of Yatagarasu.
Yatagarasu.
Congratulations, Hera. I know how hard you've worked to reach this point.
Okay, he betrayed some kid that he knew, I think, and he got shot in the head because of that. Crazy.
It's all so clear now. I was the one who was wrong. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
This is my soul. What are you doing here?
How are you self-aware about your own soul?
Oh, so you're aware, huh? Did you know you're dead too?
I did.
Didn't exactly go out peacefully, did you?
Look, could you just leave me alone? I'd like to spend my final moments in peace.
So you're just gonna drown yourself in regret?
What do you know about that?
Well, I only know bits and pieces. I saw some stuff on my way down. So just what is it that you regret so badly?
Who are you? And why are you inside me like this?
My name's Ringo. I'm an agent of Ion.
An agent of Ion?
Ion is an eternal, unchanging, ultra-intelligent observer of the times, born from the farthest reaches of technology.
Look how far up she has her head up her own ass.
And the situation dictates that I have to look like a person right now because, you know, reasons.
Wait, so you're not human? This has got to be a joke, right?
Singularities typically occur outside of the public eye, but here's one right now, standing in front of you.
Right. So why are you here?
I'm here to bring you back. You're gonna help me prevent the end of the world.
The end of the world?
Very soon, your soul will disappear, and your chance at coming back will go with it. If we don't act now, the world's as good as gone. So, come on, Arrow. You gonna help me stop this or not? Think of this as a second chance. A chance to get it right.
See, here's the thing about Shin Megami Tensei and its storytelling. The first time you go through it, it's usually, especially the intro, is usually very mellow. It's like, yeah, this Arrow guy or whatever. Yeah. You're not really feeling it yet, you know? It's like, there's a reason to keep playing, but it's not, it hasn't hooked you yet, right? Now, if you were to watch that same cutscene the first time in a New Game Plus, you'd be like, fuck, man. Arrow, oh, man. You know, like, you'd be in such pain after seeing what all these characters have gone through.
You're Ringo. You're an agent of Ion.
There we go. Glad that actually worked.
Did all of that really happen? It wasn't a dream, was it?
Nope, that definitely wasn't a dream. You got shot in the head,
I used my fancy ion superpowers, and then you came back.
Oh my
Even
god, her
wounds were
jacket,
closed
bro.
up. Did Ion's power do that too?
I'm gonna give that shit to my girlfriend. I want her
That's
to
more
wear
like
it
a side effect.
everywhere.
With the soul restored, the body heals by reflex. Like a macro level juiced up homeostasis, which organic cells already do.
With the soul
A soul
restored,
hack
the
can draw
body
all
heals.
kinds of weird spiritual
Hmm.
contingency effects, and that's one of them.
Okay, that's
Listen,
interesting.
It's a pretty drastic measure. Can't just bust it out whenever I feel like it.
I think I get it.
Whoa, you bought it that easily? You're not even a little suspicious?
Wait, so it wasn't real? Was it just an illusion or something?
Let me just move myself for a second here. Excuse me. I just wanna do this just 'cause, you know, it really bothers me that I'm like right in the way of these characters. Okay.
Demon spell?
Oh no, it's still totally real.
Oh, of course. I mean, it felt pretty real. So, I died and now I'm back. Kinda get used to weird things in my line of work. But coming back from the dead is definitely a first. Didn't even know that was possible.
You ought to get out more.
I guess I have you to thank for this. So,
Soul level.
Thanks, Ringo.
Okay. You may notice occasional increases in something called the soul level. Its purpose may be unclear. Of course, you just won't tell me outright. Yes,
Anytime.
close to get that shit out of my face.
Okay, I'd better move. I need to get back to my mission.
Whoa, hey, Arrow? Mind if I tag along on that mission of yours? I get the feeling you and I might be on the same side.
You know how to fight?
Of course I do. Wouldn't be bragging about saving the world if I couldn't.
Well, sure.
Just like that again. No questions asked, huh?
Don't have time for questions. Besides, after what happened back there, I guess I just know I can trust you. With how bad this mission's gone, I'm not in a position to turn down help anyway. So I'll follow my instincts. Doesn't matter if you're a robot.
Robot's kind of reductive.
It's kind of reductive, bro. That's kind of reductive language right there you're using, man. Bro, I'm really not feeling what you just said. That's really reductive. You are reducing my value saying those things.
Well, Ringo, whatever you are, I'm glad you're on my side. For the record, I'm Arrow, a devil summoner with Yatagarasu.
We already knew that.
Yatagarasu, huh?
Yeah, I know. It used to be banned, but like they bring it back like 2 formats ago, or it was after Flanders came out. They bring it back, and it turns out the card actually doesn't do anything because it's like, how are you gonna attack directly with a 200 attack monster in modern Yu-Gi-Oh? You know, it's like it's just not gonna happen. So it's like a funny meme at this point. Like Yu-Gi-Oh has gotten so crazy that Yatagarasu of all things is just a meme.
Supernationalist group based in Japan. They work behind the
Or
scenes
that
to
too, yeah.
protect
That's
civilians
also
from supernatural threats.
that's also what Yatagarasu is.
Most of our operatives are devil summoners, like me. We summon and command demons to help us fight. That's why I was here. Yatagarasu had me on a mission to protect a woman named Milady.
It's not Milady. Milady. There's no way that you look at that word and say anything other than Milady. Nigga said Milady. That's really reductive. That's a reductive way to say her name, bro. It's a reductive way.
Which you totally botched and got your skull ventilated. Say no more. So now we just look around this area for Milady?
Yeah, and that's the idea. Come on, this way.
What's the point of naming someone Milady?
Okay, Fig. Mr. Beta's secure and back on his feet. For now, I'll be working with him to rendezvous with a human named Milady.
Noted. I'm glad to hear it. I'm on my way.
Well, At least we're not on the...
Oh, sorry, I skipped that by accident. Arrow's joined the party. I feel like that was some sort of joke. What? Yeah, at least we're not on the fast track for the apocalypse. That's what she was gonna say. Sorry about that. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So the movement looks stiff, but it actually it doesn't feel stiff. Like, I guess. The dungeon crawling. Oh my god, this is such bare bones dungeon crawling. Who the fuck is this?
What the? Arrow? I thought Kaburagi killed you. Did we get bad intel?
Damn it.
Who's this? Friend of yours?
He's a devil summoner from the Phantom Society.
Oh, the Phantom
They're after
Society.
Milady.
The Phantom Thieves.
Oh, so a bad guy.
Damn traitor. I'll have to punch you down myself.
Hey, you ever fought a summoner before?
Nope.
Then you'd better stay back.
Don't worry. I catch on fast. Just watch my back, okay, tough guy?
Is that...
Demon summoning program. Booting up.
Oh. She got the Ivy shit.
Weapons, free.
It's smooth as hell, too.
No more screw-ups. This time you're gonna stay dead.
Okay. Yeah. Typical SMT vibe soundtrack.
Okay, first battle. Come on, Arrow.
What? Damn it!
Hey, what's the problem?
I can't summon my demons. What's going on?
Can't squirm out of this one, pal.
Looks like Arrow's demon control privileges got transferred to my calm. I get it. Probably a side effect of the soul hack.
Here, have a triangle.
What?
Sorry. Kind of figuring this out on the fly, but I optimized your summoning program.
You what?
Oh my god, it's a SpongeBob meme. You what? Lots of triangles.
I'll show you how it's done.
That's what we did, bro. We gave you a triangle. Anyway. So when it's Ringo's party's turn, the battle menu will be displayed. You can take various actions by pressing their corresponding buttons. Alright. We can close that.
We're fighting for our own cause.
Right. Oh, and it auto adjusts to PlayStation, you know, and I'm so grateful for this because you play Sonic Generations or certain games on PC and it's like it's only showing you Xbox controls and it's like you have to play Xbox controls on a PS4 controller. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but you know, really happy this game.
No way to tell.
You gonna try it out? That might be dangerous, Ringo. Remember, they might counterattack Ringo.
No data.
Who should I use Zio?
That's one way to go about it, but
I do want to use Zio.
we're lacking in
No way
I
to tell.
they wouldn't like they would make it real easy the first match, so I think
Remember, they might counterattack Ringo.
is she weak to Zio? Let's try it. Oh, it's just telling me who to attack. Okay.
How was that?
No way. Did you use a demon's power to attack?
You can do it too, you know. Give it a try.
Okay. I'll just try to copy what you did.
Alright, so now we're gonna use Bufu on the... Oh.
Whoa, it's out.
I can't think of the word Sabbath the same after Shin Megami Tensei 4. Man, Izakar was I guess you could say he was a real one. And Sabbaths are gonna be a really significant part of this game, but it's like every time I see the word Sabbath, I'm thinking of Izakar. I should probably just pull up a video to, you know, if I edit this, like if this goes on the channel, then I'll put a clip in them.
What? What's a Sabbath?
That's a good question, Arrow. So a Sabbath is, man, I have to explain the entire SMT for intro to really get to here, but you know, okay. So basically, your main character in SMT4 is called Flynn, right? And Flynn and Izakar are from this place called the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado, right? But they're not from the kingdom itself. They're from one of the outskirts, one of the village in the outskirts, like way back, fuck wherever, right? And so the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado, being a kingdom, has a strict caste system, right? So if you're born into a, you know, a family that has to work, or a family that has to, or a family of lower class, you're forced to stay there, and really your best option is to dedicate your life to working hard in the fields, farming and pillaging and all this and that, right? The very small, simple stuff. But every so often the kingdom would hold a gauntlet, right? And so they'd have all the youth come through and basically put on this thing, this gauntlet, which we came to know as actually I forgot what it was called, but yeah. So basically, but it doesn't select everyone, right? It selects only a few number of people. And Izakar, you know, your best friend, he was really excited to go to the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado, the main kingdom, and, you know, attempt to do this little gauntlet, right? Because if the gauntlet shone the light after you clicked it, it means you were one of the chosen ones. And so what ends up happening is that you get to the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado, you try to ask where it is, and these higher class people, these luxuriers as they're called, they're not very nice people. They're very mean, they're very sly? Is sly the right word? Snidey? What's the word I'm looking for? Like they're pretty much shit talking you, right? Like they're treating you, like they're talking to you like you're stupid, like you're below them, right? And so it takes them a while, you know, it takes them longer than necessary to find where the gauntlet right is, because these stupid rich people, right? So you get to the gauntlet right? And the guy before you, he's like, man, I know this thing's just a dog and pony show, but I still show up every time they have one anyway, right? This guy's just depressed as fuck. He didn't get it, right? And so right before Izakar's turn, right, he's like, hey man, you know, I'm really about to get this shit, so, you know, whatever happens, I'll see you on the other side, right? So Izakar goes, he comes back, nothing happens, right? Nothing happens when Izakar puts on the gauntlet, right? So your main character Flynn, he comes up, right? And now because you're playing as Finn, the game shows you what it's like, right? And it's a 3DS game, so has you touched it, like they have you put on the gauntlet, and then you touch the bottom screen on the 3DS to activate it, right? And when it activates, they do a little prayer or whatever, it shines, and boom, you're one of the chosen select few for some reason of the gauntlet, right? So Izakar doesn't get chosen, but you do, right? And so you meet a new group of friends that you have. Most of them are luxuriers who just happen to be chosen, but there is another one who is a casualty, as they're called, casualty, lower class person, which, you know, as you were. And so those lower class you know, the lecturers are still a little. They're still throwing shit at you for basically being born to a broke family, right? So there's a bit of animosity in the group at first, but you go through training exercises, you learn that demons are a thing, and that there's actually a dungeon of demons underneath the kingdom. It starts out very simple, right? But right before, one day you have like a little break from training, and you and your other casualty friend go out to the lake outside the kingdom where you first started the game with your best friend Issachar. And when you go there, Issachar's there just contemplating, and I don't remember exactly what he says, but I know that he was in a rush to get home. Right? And then you go to this bakery, right? And you ask for some bread, right? You know, because back in Middle Ages or whatever, I guess bread was a delicacy in a sense, right? So, you know, it was before sliced bread existed, I guess. So I guess it makes sense, right? It's not like they would have really thought to, you know, slap meat and cheese and sauce between a sandwich yet. And so the guy who, as he's, you know, making the food for you, he starts talking to you about these people who came to interact with this thing called literature, right? Now, the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado, at first it seems like just this normal middle-age kingdom, right? That takes place in like any, you know, old middle-aged kingdom. But now it's like these people don't know what literature is. Now, is it because they're casualties and they're forced to work their entire lives, or is it because there's something deeper? And that's really what it is. There's something deeper, right? And so basically what Issachar does is what this baker is talking about. This baker pretty much spills the details on what happened to Issachar before he went home, or before he left the kingdom and was on his, well, before you saw him, basically. So there is someone handing out literature in the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado, and the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado is a very religious place, right? It's like God only, you know, whatever. If it's not God, don't deal with it, right? And there's a reason for that too. But yeah, basically they handed out literature and they held a Sabbath. And basically what a Sabbath means is that they were summoning demons. They were like, they came together to, I guess, bring their demonic energy together. Oh man, it's been a while since I played SMT4. And then they took their combined, I guess, life essence, and they summoned a demon. That's basically what a Sabbath is. So the reason why that was so significant is because your best friend Issachar, he went back to his home village, or which is also your home village, and he held a Sabbath there as well. And so what ended up happening is there was like a swarm of demons that came out. Village goes up in flames. Middle of the night, you weren't even expecting, you were stalking this girl because she was reading manga, and right as you start to question her as what kind of manga she's reading, you see off in the distance there's this large pillar of smoke, and your friend notices, like, hey, that's the village that you live in, right? So you find a way to get there. Like, you talk to your commander, the guy who trained you, and he allows you to go to help with the situation. And what happens is basically that you go into this forest. It's called Kichi-Georgi Forest, right? And in Kichi-Georgi Forest, that's where the demons have, when they held the Sabbath, the demons that came out of it, they were stalking and they were chasing people down all the way deep into this forest. This forest with really dense fog and really like a really ominous atmosphere, really horrifying stuff. And you run into this old man, and he was like, dude, these kids, they started bringing their little books and whatever, they held their little thing, and then their bodies began to twist and warp. They started to turn into demons and all this and that. And he was horrified. Like the way that they voice acted that one clip was just immaculate, right? So you get all the way, so you save a few people from the people who were turned into demons, right? You beat the demons, and then you end up, meeting in the very edge of the forest. You meet your friend Issachar again, and he was like, man, this is what he says. He's like, man, kind of tough I couldn't, get chosen like you did. My life could have been so much easier, right? Because when, I think I forgot to mention that when Flynn got chosen, he became a samurai, and becoming a samurai is like, puts you up on the caste system. So, he didn't have to worry about being a casualty anymore, right? Like, he gets to travel across, different places and fight demons for a living, right? He gets to train and fight and, become something. He isn't forced to stick to this life of labor, But Issachar couldn't, Issachar didn't get that privilege, right? He had to sort of hold that L and, take it back home with him. And instead of, finding a way to change his attitude or become content with his situation, he decided to turn himself into a demon. And at that point, you see, that's the thing though. It's like even though he turned into a demon, you were just trained on how to fight and kill demons, right? And now him being this new demon, he doesn't know how to use his power or anything. He's sort of just a pushover in a sense, but you hesitate because this man was your childhood best friend. So now you're left with the decision, and the game literally gives you a decision. Like, he's a boss fight, which isn't even hard, and then the game gives you this decision: do you spare him or do you kill him immediately, or do you do nothing, right? It doesn't matter which option you pick, he dies anyway. But the game asks you to kill your best friend because he decided to become a demon. And from that decision, you start to see how the game uses its decision making and mixes its decision making and storytelling, because now it's like every time that you have a decision, you have two characters, one on the left and one on the right. Like two of the people that you were in this samurai group with, this group of the chosen people. At first, you guys seemed like good friends, but the more that the time and the story goes on, the more that you start to see the split between the two. But it starts with those very subtle things, like, do you kill your best friend because he's turned into a demon, or do you not kill this demon because he is your former best friend? So yeah, that's the Sabbath. So I don't know if Arrow was interested in all that lore, but
it's super fun. It's super strong. It's a lot of everything.
Now I can't look at, Sabbath's the same because, it killed a real one, and now they're just using it sort of as like a gag, you know.
What the hell's going on?
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Now I gotta sit here and watch this little poltergeist and this pixie wave their little bodies around. So yeah, Sabbaths, they happen every turn. So every super effective or weak hit that you get on your opponent, or critical, adds to its power. And they're called stacks, I guess, in this game. Once allies have acted and they have formed a stack, Ringo will order them to perform a Sabbath, a united assault by all demons in the stack. It's sort of like the all-out attacks from SMT4 Apocalypse, but it sort of happens every time you get a weakness, right? Not just like one big attack, but like every time.
That was a Sabbath? That's insane. I didn't even know my demons could do that.
Yeah, you know. I just had to lay it all on Arrow real quick, you know, just to let him know what was good.
Ringo?
Maybe, you know, the heat of battle wasn't the best place to describe all that, but, you know.
I can't help but wonder about that demon summoning just now. I think the reason you weren't able to summon anything on your own is because of the soul hack.
Huh?
Simply put, your soul was altered, and it looks like a piece of each of our souls were more or less welded together. It may be because of a difference in our ability, but no matter which way you look at it, I've got control over your demons now.
And there's nothing you can do about that?
Not at the moment, no. There's a lot about soul hacking even I don't understand. For the time being, you'll just have to settle for some ion-enhanced summoning.
That's true. And on top of that, we'll be able to use more powerful techniques like Sabbaths.
Yes, powerful techniques.
The pluses do seem to outweigh the minuses here. Guess I'll just have to get used to it.
Looks like you're stuck with me till the end. I've gotta ask though, why'd that guy call you a traitor earlier?
I was on a mission for Yatagarasu, and I wound up going undercover within the Phantom Society. They had no idea I was a double agent, but I had to protect Milady. So just like that, my cover was blown.
The Phantom Society. That summoner we just beat was one of theirs?
Yeah, and they're Yatagarasu's sworn enemy. The Phantom Society is a secret organization of devil summoners, just like Yatagarasu.
Is there going to be a chaos and law alignment? So it's like the Phantom Society is like chaos and Yatagarasu is law?
Where we differ, however, is our intentions. They want one thing: to see this world destroyed.
That's not even chaos. That's like complete. It's not arsonist. What's the fucking word for people who want to see everything destroyed? Nihilist? Like, is that the nihilistic route? Fucking genocide route?
Exactly. The end of the world you were talking about is almost definitely linked to the Phantom Society. Things are starting to come together here in a pretty big way.
Now, is that really what they're doing, or is that just his interpretation, or Yatagarasu's interpretation of the Phantom Society? Because next thing you know, they're going to make you talk to someone from the Phantom Society, and it's going to be like, man, we're just here trying to chill, and here comes Yatagarasu imposing all their little rules.
Sounds like we better hurry then.
I swear if that happens.
Enemy up ahead.
Oh, that's a very interesting design. Alright, so you can use square to slash. I like how the little thing comes out before you've even... I can't even tell that I hit it. I'm like, wait, hold on. Did I hit this nigga?
Let's do this right.
Alright.
It's all you.
That should work.
On your orders. Knew I could count on you.
Can I... What's the assist?
might counterattack Rio. What's the plan here?
So I cannot just pass my turn.
Yeah, good plan.
Let's stay cautious.
Too late for regrets now.
Russia!
So nerve.
Here goes nothing.
I feel like the Savs are just gonna make this game way too easy. Honestly, I should just put this game on hard.
Let's roll.
You gonna try it
Let's
out?
see if Zio is super effective. Oh, it is. Okay.
Great job. Let's go.
Ooh, that'll work.
That's silent as snowfall. Next.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have even used the MP there.
Wanted to fight?
I should have conserved it.
Nice! Look, look! Yay! Whoa!
Whoa. Nice. 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 Anything over here? Look, I haven't even found a fucking item yet. Can we... This dungeon design looks atrocious. Everything is good about this game so far except for the dungeon design. This thing is so shallow. It honestly does remind me a bit of TMS. Like, their dungeons had like no personality.
Be a bit of a waste to use demons solely for fighting, you know?
Oh,
Yeah, recon. You can send them out to scout our surroundings. And if we get into a fight, you can just call them right back.
oh. Then how about we give it a try? Leaving this to you. Yay, yay, yay!
Right. So maybe something about this door. No, I can just go through it. I thought like maybe the demon would be connected to the gate, but you're my demon. Why would I care if you're singing? Okay, yeah, sure. If you say so, game. Is this my pixie?
Yes!
Let me have it.
She's just gonna join me like that?
I'll do what I can.
Okay. I forgot. I thought it was triangle. Press the wrong button.
Yeah, good plan.
Pretty sure these guys are weak to electricity. Pretty sure.
Too slow.
No, I was wrong.
They're going to with this power.
Careful. We don't know how this will go.
That's a hit.
Alright, any resist gun.
Yeah, good plan.
So, I mean,
Remember, they might counterattack Ringo.
What's
Let's
our
go.
opener?
Eat this!
my thing is, like, in SMT5, the reason why you were scared of the enemies is because they also had access to the Magatsuhi, so at the end of the turn they could get a critical, they'd get the gauge full, and the next turn, you know that okay, they're gonna get a bunch of criticals on me, and possibly, you know, one shot my team next turn. So I really gotta, you know, be careful with how I play. But with this whole Sabbath thing, if that's just the only I'm not going to be scared of like one-off wild enemies, you know? Because it's like, what are they going to do to me? You know? It's like, I feel like it could be done better. Or the system for this game could have been done better. Revival bead. Dude, we gotten 2 chakra drops and a revival bead just from our demons. I don't know, this game's looking kind of easy. It's looking kind of mid-champ, I don't know. Alright, here we go. I didn't even get her until after I did the whole sending out thing. So the fact that she's here means that they just, I don't know. I do like the way they disappear. Oh. Nice. Free damage.
I'll leave this to you. That should...
Accessing data. Weakness
Give him hell, Ringo. Nice. Okay. We can target. Let's give it a try. Freeze you where you stand.
Hey, and he's weak to that too. Nice. So now the salve should kill both of them. Okay. Well, the game's extremely easy so far, but you know, this is the first dungeon of this. Of course it's going to be easy, right? Why are they giving me so many? Look, I just got a full heal, just... So I got 2 chakra drops, was it revival bead that I got? Two chakra drops, a revival bead, and a new demon, and a full heal. Like, I fought 2 enemies, I don't need all that shit. You sense a dangerous presence. Can we save? Oh, saves the wrong file. Whatever. Fuck it. Let's just proceed. At this point, I don't even think it's gonna be difficult.
Have you found Milady yet? Wait, Arrow? But how?
No time for small fry. Let's push on through.
Right.
So the game said dangerous presence. Ringo said small fry. Who should I believe? Of course she's weak to electricity. With the whole Sabbath thing, I guess the only difficulty is not getting the extra turns. Like now, because you know you're getting damage off of super effective attacks, it's like there's no point in prioritizing doing heavy damage, but you can prioritize doing buffs and, you know, strategy type moves like I don't know, like counterattacks like Tetrakarn and all this and that and stuff like that that'll make it easier to actually fight the enemy. Because one of the things about bosses, and especially in the older games, is like it's the balance of when should you attack and when should you do the more strategic type moves. Because if you only do the strategic type move and you refrain from attacking, you're not actually getting any progress. But if you only attack, then you're leaving yourself wide open for the enemy to counterattack. So that's one of the whole things you have to juggle. Where in this game, it doesn't even feel like I should, like I don't even have to worry about this Tsuchigumo anymore, because I know as soon as the turn's over, he's dead. So Okay, so she also has a weapon, so I think the Bufu would be better here.
Too late for regrets now.
Look at that. He still took 25 off of just one super effective attack. That's crazy.
Looks like it'll work.
This ought to do it.
Okay, I'm not gonna use Zio here. I'm just gonna attack normally with both people, both Arrow and Ringo, and it should be game. Yep.
You wanted a fight? You got it.
I did not feel a semblance of difficulty in that battle. So just as I learned that I'm weak to gunshots, I get a ability with dodge gunfire. Like, I mean that's cool and all, but it just seems so extra. Like I do not need all that shit. This is like the easiest SMT game I've ever played, and I don't think I.
So both Phantom and Yatagarasu are after this Milady person, but just who the heck is she? It's all you guys talk about.
Milady is a devil summoner from the Phantom Society. However, they've marked her as a traitor.
And what about you? You must have some reason to protect her, hmm? You gonna tell me?
Well,
It's fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out sooner or later. Let's keep moving.
I wonder how big this dungeon is. It can't be that big. Alright. There is a lot of fluff in this game. Oh, the way the music changes? That's crazy.
They won't know what hit them. You know what to do.
Got it.
Alright, decreases aim and dodge, but doesn't do much in terms of oh, and they both resist
That should work.
gunshots. I guess I'll do Bufu.
Knew it, yeah. Good plan. Yeah. Too late for regrets now.
I don't think this will kill the first one. Oh, it did 38. Oh my god, why is it doing so much? It just makes this shit free. Okay.
Time to take it off.
Wide open. What's our that'll work.
That should freeze you where you stand. They were no match for me.
I didn't even need the Sabbath that time. I don't know. This game is it's really simple. Okay, that looks like a dead end. I'd love a nap right now. Why are they healing me so often? It's like half the challenge is understanding how to manage your resources and stuff, but like they told me once, like, hey, your demons might be related to a story content, and it's like, then I just never want to miss one again.
Milady.
But like every time you get one, it's just like free shit, free shit, free shit.
Looks like we need a change of plan.
Yo, man! Yo, Arrow's here. Except, you ain't no ghost. Am I tripping, man? My boys told me you were straight up dead. If they cut your mic, stay off the stage, man.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this clown. Who's he?
They cut your mic, stay off the stage, man.
Yo, they call me Rob Soldier. On to the yes. It ain't hyperbole, cause I can kill on the beat, representing the Phantom Society.
Honestly, the bars weren't even that bad.
That's it. That's the Covenant.
No way.
That's the Covenant?
Whoa, whoa! Step off, homie.
That's the
Phantom's gonna need all
BBC
those Covenants.
torpedo?
Only way we can rain some hell down on the whole world. We're going live. Your boy RS, he's at the head of the pack. The posers come at me and they don't come back. I drop that bass like an earthquake. You throw hands with me, you made your last mistake. Let's go.
This dude raps like he's in a Channel 5 video.
Here we go.
Careful, Ringo. That swagger's not a front. He's tough.
So after we beat the life out of him right now, do we get to see him again? I really hope so.
So let's make this body count of 1, 2, 3.
We gotta win this. No matter what.
Of course, they gave us a full heal.
You know.
Won't know till you try. Hey. Alright.
Let me see. I hope this works. Silent as snowfall.
Out of my way.
It's really broken. The Sabbath is like every turn, isn't it? Like, there's no strategy to that. There's no strategy to that. It's just free damage. That's all it is. Rocket Kaja. Defense up. Okay. This dude just did 100. Okay. That's fair, I guess.
We can't bind. I'll get
Oh no, he did 50 total. Okay, because if he did 100, it would be a lot more. But I just saw the 50 and he hit twice, so I assumed he did 100, but guess not. Alright, let's do Z on the bicorn. Here we go. This shit's way too easy.
That should work.
There's no challenge here. I'm not scared of these guys.
out of my way.
Like at this point, I could just skip the Sabbaths because
Skills for the kills, cause they're genuine. Get what you get when you stop the landmine. Yeah, I'm the payoff and you're the punchline. Boost the tempo. I can't win. Think I'll run? Well, think again.
We gotta win that try.
Give him hell, Ringo.
I hear you. Big damage.
Great job. Let me
Take
see.
it away.
That should be silent as snowfall.
Out of my way. Rush him.
So what? Sick 'em. Slick skill.
oh,
Quick
okay,
hit.
here we go.
Get ill. Pressing the hope.
Am I dead? No.
Arrow, you're a little beat up.
Okay. I don't have to attack the bicorn this turn because I already know the second I do the ice on him, I'm gonna get a Sabbath, right?
Nice one.
So I can just use Ringo to heal Arrow. And that's it.
Too late for regrets now.
Well, not that's it for the boss fight, but that's it for the bicorn.
Rush him.
Okay.
Pretty tough.
We gotta win this.
On.
No matter what.
I can sort of just attack with whatever at this point. It really makes no fucking difference. This game's too fucking easy. There you go, Poltergeist. Get his ass. Get his ass, Poltergeist.
Rush him.
Ooh.
I'm spitting gold bars, and your talk is cheaper. I'm the RS, and I don't fear no Reaper.
You see, I think his bars are better when he's beat the fuck up, honestly. Like, I'm spitting bars.
I'm no reaper, but I can send you to hell. So face the music, RS, and take the L.
You know what, Angel? She just said the like equivalent of like GG Easy for the Live Twins. She's just the living embodiment of like a Live Twin card. Face the music and take the L. What kind of fucking flow is that? Oh my god, that was the most white girl rap I ever heard. Whatever. Well, that didn't rhyme. It's crazy, right? It's crazy how easy that was. That's the first boss, you know, the RS, the Killer Bee. He should have did me the way Killer Bee did the fucking Sasuke when they tried to step to him, you know? Like that's how this fight should have gone, you know? I guess that's why they took Shin Megami Tensei out the name, honestly, because you can't have Shin Megami Tensei in the name and a game be this easy. So I can understand. I can sort of respect it now, like the reason why they took S&T out the name of this game. So. Oh.
Damn it! He had backup. Ringo.
Fig.
Ringo, what is this thing?
It's the BBC torpedo. You see, if you use it the right way, you can actually get yourself a Saturn stick.
It's going into me?
Right into her.
The Covenant's joining with you.
Covenant? Then, this was the point of Dr. Onda's message.
Fig? Fig? Are you alright? Fig?
I'm not detecting any abnormalities at the moment. My chest feels a bit hot, though. Feels strange.
I guess the Covenant was just a tick guy.
So, you're a friend then?
That's right. I'm Fig. I'm an agent of Ion, just like Ringo. Pleased to meet you, Arrow.
Pleased to meet you, Fig. Are there a lot of your kind out there?
Damn, those fucking words just escape me whenever they're the most necessary. What are those? Those fucking leggings. Those leggings are just like, man, I could stare at those all day.
There are only two like us. Ringo and I have the unique ability to directly intervene with human affairs.
Just to confirm, Fig, are we too late to save Melody through normal means?
Yes. By the time I arrived, she was already...
Yeesh. 2 soul hacks this quick, huh? Who'd have thought?
Ringo? You can't mean...
Are you going to bring Melody back? Like you did with me?
So I think the way this game's gonna work is that so like Persona, you have strict teammates, right? And you swap out your teammates based on, you know, whatever type you need. Like, you know, Ryuji had electricity, Morgana had wind or sand, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And so this game, it's not about the particular person, because like you're just gonna have 3 characters, right? We're meeting the second one now. We're gonna meet the third one later. I think the third one looks like Hazuma from Blaze Blue. I think that's his name. But yeah, that's what the third guy looks like. And so you can give them any demon, right? So it's gonna be, there's still gonna be like demon fusion in the game, and it's still going to be like a reason to get better demons, because you're not going to be able to switch out teammates. It's just going to be switching your demons with your team. But like they have inherent abilities, right? So like this Arrow guy, he's like naturally a shooter, right? So you might want to give him a demon with shooting skills. You don't have to, but like it might work better if you do. I think that's going to be the whole logic here, or the whole team composition that you're going to want to make.
Think about it this way. We know Arrow's death is somehow related to the end of the world. Arrow was trying to protect Milady. But what if we assume the trigger is not Arrow's death, but his failure to complete his mission?
I can't authorize this. We don't even know if there were any consequences from the last soul hack.
It'll be fine. I think I've got the hang of it.
That's not the issue here.
This is just to be safe. We need to be thorough, and that means cutting this thing off at every turn. And not only that, but I agreed to help Arrow protect Milady. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Understood. I'll keep watch. Can I ask you to do the same, Arrow?
Right.
Protection set to partial. Spell sequence, soul hack. Systems are go.
So, reviving more people with the power triangles, I guess. That's the way it goes.
Process complete.
This music really is peak SMT. I just got to put that out there.
This is an unjust world. A false world. Let's destroy it together.
This is like every anime character ever. Okay. What is this, fucking Eren Yeager? Attack on Titan. This nigga Thanos, that's who he is. He's gonna cover her eyes while he has his soldiers kill half the people.
Such beauty. And so mournful too. Just like him.
This nigga Eyes is dead. He looks like Joe Biden. It's Joe Biden, the anime character. You see, Joe Biden needs more memes. We can say Joe Biden's in Soul Hackers too. Is this nigga gonna spit some bars at her?
Sure, you're the main squeeze of the man in the mask, but you're endable, expendable, so hope you brought a casket. Ooh, Zip, talk about a fall. RS has got you with your back against the wall.
At least his flow's unique. Like this guy's been 50-50 on his bars. Like this could be the next Eminem if you really put some time into it. Holy shit. Oof, Zip, talk about a fall. That's like the live rap Eminem did. Oh my god. If I ever edit this into a video, I'll definitely put that clip there. I don't feel like editing it now, but it's, oh man. she was just mesmerized by the bars that he was spitting. Like, why is he spitting all these bars about to kill me, you know? Like, that's crazy. Ooh, sip, talk.
I can't die here.
I can't even
None
take
of
this
them
shit
I know
seriously.
the
Why would they put this nigga in her fucking soul? Why would they connect this rapper to her fucking soul? I don't get it. Hope you bought a casket.
A lot easier the second time around.
This shit dumb as like, right. This is serious time, SMT. Serious story, serious.
And you are?
Deep.
Relax, lady. You don't have to glare like that. My name's Ringo. I'm an agent of Ion. I'm a super intelligent being born from the sea of information, and I'm here to stop the apocalypse.
And what does this super intelligent being want with a dead woman?
Well, Melody, how about I show you? Just come with me, and we'll go back.
I'm dead, you simpleton. There's no going back. Why are you even here anyway?
I feel like I feel like certain people would see this and like automatically ship the two, and like honestly, like like the like their personalities just they feel like a good match for a ship. Like they're
I'm gonna save the
just
world.
like the dead inside and, well, physically dead, and you know, the super intelligent, hyper, you know, half glass full individual, you know, like dead inside, half glass full. I don't know. I feel like those personalities mix well.
That's more than the world deserves.
Okay, guess it's gonna take a little more than that. So that's it. This is where you die, and you're okay with that? Because it sounded to me like you had something you still needed to do. You were running away. You wanted to survive. So take my hand, Melody, and you can survive. You'll get one more chance to make things right.
I'm telling you, they put more effort into the animation of this game than any other Shin Megami Tensei game. Like, not even SMT5 had this much, like, in like regular cutscenes, you know? Like, I had a little bit, but like not this much, you know? Especially not like reactions like that. No, it didn't have that. From what I remember. And I'm pretty sure I remember a lot. So I guess in this opening act, it's just going to be Ringo discovering all three of her teammates. I think that's when it's going to end. Or when the dungeon's going to end.
Hey, she's back.
So this is all just one big tutorial, I'm assuming.
I guess it's true. Ion really is something else.
Score up, let's go. Hit you with 10 Sabbaths in a row. Shit. You ain't surviving that. Nigga, I brought you back to life, I'll kill you again.
So, Ion is a non-human being born from a bunch of information, and you're like a splinter of it. That much I get.
That is like the last thing I expected her to say. Like, just completely coherent sentences after trying to square up.
That also explains how I'm back from the dead. What I don't understand is why you're here.
Wait, Milady! We're not with Phantom. We're here to protect you.
What are you talking about?
Right, so, I'm actually with Yatagarasu. My being with Phantom was all an act. These two here are helping me with my mission.
Yatagarasu? Then you're still my enemy.
Only if you're still a summoner for Phantom. They're after you too, aren't they? Doesn't seem like either of us is in the best spot.
Could you even go back to the Phantom Society at this point, Melody? I think it'd be kind of hard.
What's your point?
I'm saying we can help you. And it's not like we're asking you to spill your soul, so why not hear what we have to say? If your only concern is what you'll get out of it, that's fine. Even if you decide to act alone, a little more info couldn't hurt, right?
I suppose I'll take you up on your offer. For now.
Then, it looks like Melody's safe and sound.
Sure took a lot of effort, though.
Now then, we'll want to go over everything we've learned so far. That should help us get a better understanding of the situation. There's still way too much we don't know. Like about covenants and how you two factor into all
We don't know much about the Covenant. Look, just go on YouTube, look up Low Tier God wholesome reactions with chat. You'll learn a lot about the Covenant that way. As a matter of fact, I can tell you one of their main members, LTG Rocks.
For now,
I know a little bit about the Covenant. I
dangerous. But where should we go?
If you need a place, I've got a safe house I've been using. We should be free to talk there.
Thank you, Arrow. Let's hurry then.
Return to the entrance. I can't fast travel. Can I fast travel? Select. Ah, yes. Good, good, good. Ah, here we go. A little sad that the map doesn't have its own theme song. Like SMT4, the Tokyo theme song was like essential to the essence of the game. Here we go. Okay. Big black Jack Frost. Oh, you can't see it because my camera's in the way. There's a big black frost there. Here we go. Personify this shit. What's she so happy about? It's what was Ringo so happy about? I don't get it. Oh my god, those leggings. Those are nice. Those are really nice leggings. I mean, Ringo has like a nice style going on too. Even without her jacket. But
Not really what I expected, but it's not bad.
Glad you like it. Fig, Millie, feel free to make yourselves at home too.
Thank you for everything, Arrow.
Okay, let's get ready.
look at his PC.
Arrow, you were trying to
This
save
dude
Melody
has to be
because of
gaming on
White
that thing.
Thing, right?
He has to be gaming on that PC, right? What games do you think he plays? Probably Fortnite. Like he got himself a supercomputer to play Fortnite in fucking 4K. That's what I'm guessing.
Guess there's no point in hiding it now, is there? Yeah, that's right.
Hiding what?
The Covenant came out of Milady and then went into me.
Of course. It's because I died.
I get that these Covenant things are important somehow, but I'm only just now starting to wrap my head around it. Can you tell me more about them? You two are devil summoners after all.
Alright, this is my understanding of it. Covenants are like a big source of energy, and they've been passed down from soul to soul for generations. Supposedly, these Covenant holders wield great power.
What kind of power?
Well, simply put, possessing a Covenant awakens the holder's latent abilities. In some cases, it can even spark, well, evolution. They say there's a total of 5 Covenants out there. Having one as powerful as it is, but the effects would only go as far as the individual could take them. Now, if someone were to possess all 5, then that'd be something else entirely. Gather up all 5 Covenants, and you could...
You could what?
You could call forth what's known as the Great One.
Fucking Dragon Balls.
Bring ultimate destruction to the world as we know it. That's what they say, at least.
Great. You get all 5 Covenants, you get to summon low tier god, the Great One. He plops out his BBC Junior slap on the right ass cheek on the left. My god.
Summoning this Great One is Phantom's top priority. Am I right, Milady?
Please. You don't really need me to confirm that, do you, Mr. Double Agent? If the holder dies, the Covenant gets passed on to someone else. As a result, there's almost always some sort of conflict surrounding them. What a surprise.
I see now. So when Milady died, the Covenant found a new owner in Fig.
These Covenants and this world-ending Great One you mentioned. I believe these may be the seeds that make Ion's prediction come true.
Gotta be. Considering we're trying to stop the end of the world, the Phantom Society's shaping up to be a pretty big obstacle.
Agreed. And now that we know their intentions, we must protect this Covenant inside of me at all costs.
That's going to be a problem for me.
Forget it, Milady. Our summoning abilities are... changed. We don't have control over our demons. Ringo does. We think it might be due to the soul hack.
Excuse me? No one told me about this.
Well, you know, as soon as you got up, you know, picked up the fucking... What are those fucking... I don't even know the name for it. You picked up your weapons and you said, hey, and then you started asking about supercomputers, right? So, you know, we never really had the time.
Don't look at me.
Oh, you can choose who to level up. Well, I like Arrow, and he's also helping us by, you know, letting us stay in his crib. So, you know, I'm gonna...
There's no point in blaming Arrow. He's in the same boat as you, Milady.
Go ahead and explain it to her, Ringo.
Thank you,
Well,
Arrow.
it's not as if I wanted to take your powers. I'm not all that sure how it happened myself.
I sincerely hope you don't intend to steal my freedom as a summoner. That's exactly the kind of low tactic Yatagarasu would pull.
No, you've got it all wrong. I really was trying to help.
Were you? Then can you prove to me that you and Little Miss High Tech here aren't in on this together?
Alright, that's enough. Milady, just what is the Covenant to you?
I don't think I need to explain why the Phantom Society needs summoners, do I?
Right. So you're after the end of the world too, huh?
Hey, Ringo. Mind if I ask you something?
Sure. What's up?
Ion aren't human, right? So why was the Covenant passed on to Fig? What are you, really?
We agents of Ion are highly intelligent beings born from a sea of information. By installing an ego into a simulated human body, the foundation is laid for a soul to develop alongside it.
Oh, actually, funny, Monarch is actually about egos as well. But that's a whole different game.
So a machine can have a soul?
Is that so strange? Your bodies are practically machines too, albeit fleshy ones.
Even for our kind, there is still a lot about the soul that remains unknown. like where they come from or what they truly are. We're no experts either. But the self-evident truth is, should one accurately recreate a human body and provide it with a means of control, then a soul will naturally take root.
In other words, it's not just this mechanical shell, or rather, this body at play. It's a complex chain of different physiological reactions that shape the soul.
Okay.
I didn't get any of that.
Okay.
I sort of got it, you know.
Trapped inside grandfather.
It's a physiological sensation. Oh, here she goes with the grandfather clock analogy again. All right, I really don't think that's respectful. Okay, to me as a human being. All right, I don't think we're on the same page. Like I think you are reducing. You know, it's a very you know, like she got offended by being called a robot. Right now, you're calling it human shell grandfather clock. Like you know. You're sort of part of the problem here.
In plainer terms, our origins may be different, but we are more or less the same as humans.
The trade-off is, in this form we can't operate at Ion's full power, nor do we have access to massive amounts of data like we used to. Ah, I see. I guess that's why they said this form was the most ideal for our mission. Can't really soul hack if you don't have a soul yourself, can you?
Oh, that's right, Ringo. I meant to tell you earlier, but I've made a new discovery. It's about Target Alpha, Ichiro Honda.
If I remember right, that's the famous computer engineer. What about him?
Fig was acting separately from me at the time. She was trying to protect Onda just as I was trying to protect you, Arrow.
The mission was a failure, but I managed to restore the surveillance camera footage. I found a video of what happened in the 24th Ward Municipal Tower.
And?
He was killed by someone named Iron Mask.
The whole room just went silent. Like, cool. The dude wears a mask. Looks like All for One. Who? Cool.
You say Iron Mask? The leader of Project C finally makes his move.
It was him.
So, you know him.
You are?
He called himself Iron Mask. Are you absolutely certain?
Let's take a look at the footage. Outputting video.
Hey, here we go. 4K.
Impressive. I can't imagine how many security measures were in your way. You're no mere trespasser.
Okay.
Ichiro Honda, I presume. The greatest computer engineer of our time. It's a pleasure.
And you are?
I am the leader of Project C. You may call me Iron Mask.
Joe Biden.
A bit on the nose.
Joe Biden.
Or are you a prisoner broken free? Well, it's fine. You're welcome to celebrate with me, Masked Man. So is your little wallflower.
It's complete. A system to shatter the status quo, with a perfect name to shake the very foundation of academia. The Omni System. Glorious, isn't it? Can't you feel its power?
But now it's finished, and I'm done with it. If you're a thief, then go ahead and take it.
You've designed a masterpiece, Doctor. The Omni System will uplift mankind to new heights. Alas, I'm afraid your part in our grand pageant ends here. We want something quite different from you.
I should have known. If you don't want my creation, you must be after me. Well, what dwells within me? You want the Covenant.
Ah, you're already aware.
You do know I'm a genius. last tip.
This dude just cannot get enough of his own voice.
Genius. No one can control the future. Iron Mask.
At least I have a future.
Hey. This nigga just eats the shit. Chaos. Time to eat. He's basically chaos for the Covenants, okay.
Goodbye, Ichiro Anda. Your covenant serves you well.
Now this is a Sonic story. Great. This is Sonic Adventure 1. That's why his glasses were like that. This scientist dude was just quirky as hell. Just could not get enough of hearing himself talk.
So that's it. Ichiro Anda was a Covenant holder too, and we got a good look at Iron Mask. Plus, whatever that freaky, murdery guy was.
The guy that tore out Anda's covenant, you mean?
Strength like that definitely isn't human. Maybe it's some new species of bear or something? Melody, you were on Iron Mask's team. Know anything about that?
Not really. All I know is he called that thing Zenon. He also referred to it as a vessel for the Covenants.
Is he like the Ten Tails or something?
A vessel for the Covenants, huh?
It seems he lacked the power to fend off their attack.
Say, Milady, if you and Iron Mask are an item, why is he after you?
Ringo, what would you say to working together? You help me meet with Iron Mask.
What's in it for me?
I'll help you prevent this end of the world or whatever you've been going on about. And I'll give you all of the Covenant holders' names. Deal?
You sure? I thought you wanted the world to end.
Some things take priority.
All right then, Melody. It's a deal.
Rather quick to trust, aren't you?
Not at all. But we both benefit from this. And for now, that's all I need. Speaking of which, I'm hoping we can count you in too, Arrow.
Sure. It's not like I don't have stakes in this.
All right then. It's settled. Let's all just try to get along from here on out.
I'm just gonna give it to Arrow. I don't give a fuck.
That getting along? Arrow, did you do something to her?
No, at least, I don't think so.
Oh, really? Yatagarasu never did anything to interfere with the Phantom Society's plans?
Well, that's nothing new. Phantom and Yatagarasu have been at each other's throats for forever.
I hate it when humans act like this. Hey, Melody. Maybe try to look at Arrow as his own person, rather than as a member of
I wasn't even looking at the screen. I didn't realize another decision popped up, but it gave it straight to Arrow, so I don't even mind.
I suppose I can do that.
On to the main topic. Melody, if you could go over the Covenant holders for us.
Right. These are the 5 people the Phantom Society had marked as Covenant holders. First is Iron Mask, leader of the Covenant Recovery Project, or Project C. He's a Covenant holder as well.
Wait, so if Joe Biden's a Covenant holder, how is he gonna get the Covenant out of himself?
The Covenant Recovery Project.
How is the Phantom Society able to identify these individuals?
A Covenant holder can detect another simply by looking at them. A quick glance in their direction is all it takes.
Well, that's convenient. The Great Emerald's power allows me to feel, like, really convenient. Might as well be a fucking Knuckles stage.
Coupling that with the organization's power, the Phantom Society has been able to identify Covenant holders for a long time. Up next, we have Ichiro Anda, our late computer engineer. He held a covenant, but had no summoning ability. Going off the security footage we just saw, his covenant is currently being held by that man, Zenon.
This means Iron Mask is in possession of at least 2 covenants at this time.
The third covenant holder is a devil summoner, Mangetsu Kuzunoha. I imagine a certain someone here knows a lot more about him than I do, though.
He's one of Yatagarasu's top devil summoners, and one of the key players in protecting this country.
There you have it. The fourth is a man named Saizo, who
Saizo, yeah, that's the guy that looks like Hazuma from BlazBlue.
And lastly, our fifth covenant holder was me, though that's clearly not the case anymore.
That's the one I currently have.
So many of them have switched owners in such a short time. It's kind of hard to follow. Hang on a sec. Does that mean Iron Mask was targeting those 2 covenant holders at once?
If that's true, then the others could be in danger too. Milady, any idea where Saizo might be?
Word is, he's typically hanging around Bar Hydron about this time. It's over on Shinsondo Street.
Then that's where we gotta go. You coming, Fig?
I'll wait here for everyone. If worst comes to worst, we can't allow our enemies to obtain any more covenants. That said, you'll need an operator of sorts to appraise the situation. So allow me to play that role from the back end.
Roger. We'll let you handle things here then.
Does it look better on the stream? Because when I'm watching this back, it looks... I'm gonna wait for it to pop up first. Oh, fuck. Alright. My phone died. Okay. Let's just keep playing for a little bit. I just want to see what the next thing is. So what are we supposed to be doing here? Shisando, okay. I like the little... Oh, the music too. Oh my god. Okay. That's really nice. Oh, this game just... The music just hits the right spot.
The bar up the stairs is Hydron.
Hope this Saizo guy's in today.
I don't think... This is probably going to be one of those games where you can buy equipment, but it doesn't actually reflect on your main character. Oh my god, this music. Wow. My man's... It's killing that piano. I'm definitely adding this to a playlist. I don't give a fuck.
What's up?
Huh?
Sorry?
Huh?
Welcome.
Yeah, this barkeep is like, yo, why does everyone have like a fade? Like that first grunt had like a fade with like some dreads, and this dude has a fade as well. Well, it's not much of a fade, is it? It's just a buzz. It's not like it doesn't fade out.
Ah, there's a new face in town. Name's Hughes. I own the place.
Hughes, huh? I'll remember that.
What can I get you? Never hurts to start with something.
Sorry, but we're actually looking for someone.
What do you say? Never hurts to something easy like a white ale.
His name's Saizo. You haven't seen him, have you?
Saizo. He was here not too long ago, but I think he left for work. You might catch him over in Karakacho. That's where he runs his day-to-day.
We'll need to hurry.
Thanks for the rec. I'll save it for next time.
I really don't want to stop playing, but it is like 2:40 in the morning, and I think we've gotten far enough. I mean, what we learned about Ringo and her twin sister. Their AI is built with the personality of like inserted with the ego of humans, and basically made to be humans so that they could hold the powers to soul hack and hold covenants. You know, their supercomputer said that this form was the best, form for them to complete their mission, and so this is the current form they take. They don't really prefer this form. They don't prefer being, cute anime girls and, with their in fucking booty shorts, but this is, I guess, the most optimal way for them to complete their job, right? So Arrow, he works for Yatagarasu, and Yatagarasu is basically, its sole purpose is to stop the Phantom Society, and the Phantom Society's sole purpose is to destroy the world, to bring destruction to the world, right? Like, this very vague. Again, both of these organizations, their purposes aren't really fully clear. We got a perspective on what they plan to do, but not how they plan to do it, or at least outside of them gathering the covenants. But what are they gathering the covenants for, And if Yatagarasu, it's like, I feel like there's more to Yatagarasu than what we're being told. It wouldn't be such repeatedly bought up organization if there wasn't something deeper to go with it, right? Like, Yatagarasu can't just be like the good guys. Like, there has to be something that they did, or that the Phantom Society did, to really start a chain reaction that led to Yatagarasu being made. So yeah, now we're looking for one of these other covenant holders, Saizo, and considering the pattern of how we find people who have the covenant, or let's just assume he's already gonna be gone. Now, assuming that the Iron Mask nigga already knows where Saizo is, I'm guessing what's gonna happen is Iron Mask is gonna get to Saizo before we do, and we're just gonna soul hack him. That's what I'm thinking. But this time, he won't have his covenant. His fucking, this little chaos being that Iron Mask brings around with him. Or instead of feeding him Chaos Emeralds, he gets fed these little covenants. I think he's going to eat that other covenant, and then he's going to start to go after the next one. That, like, wild beast-like looking nigga, Beauty and the Beast kind of nigga. And then after they get that one, that's when they start going after Fig Newton, your friend you left back at the lounge or apartment or whatever you want to call that. So man, fun stream, guys. Really fun stream. Really appreciate the support. But we are going to have to end this one here. Ooh. Let me see. All right, boys. We were going 2.5 hours strong, so basically 2 hours of playing. We were basically 2 hours into the game. Well, I did spend like 15 minutes explaining the whole Issachar thing from SNT4, so I guess you could say we're actually like an hour and a half into the game. I think that's a better way to look at it, you know. And it's like that's why most of it's story. Like Shin Megami Tensei games, they always start out really slow and like they always have the snowball effect. Like they start off really simple or really small, and then they build up after that. And it's usually that build up that's like really. It takes a while to get there, but once you're in that good sweet spot, you know, there's like it gets really good. So, when am I gonna stream again? I might stream again later today, around like 11 or 12. But other than that, we'll see. If not, I'll definitely do tomorrow night. So, catch you boys around. I forgot what I said when I closed out streams and stuff, but bye. Have a beautiful time.